In 2023, when I received this direct message on my Instagram account, I was shocked, bewildered. I didn't want to believe this man because it was just too good to be true that somebody from the then Prince Charles inner circle, so close to him, would contact me, a small YouTuber. But then it turned out to be true, so I was so excited. Never in a million years did it ever occur to me that I would end up regretting that friendship. He sent me paintings that are absolutely beautiful because he is a painter. He is or was a close friend of Prince Charles. He lived at Clarence's house for almost 40 years. He kind of raised and babysat. No, he literally babysat Prince William and Prince Harry. And when I got the news that he was busted for being a PDF, I was blown away just months prior to the then Prince Charles coronation, or King Charles coronation. So it's always unpleasant to find these things. And in the wake of what we have going on with Prince Andrew, it is important now to investigate why this man was arrested. And then the police drove him home. And in spite of overwhelming evidence, he's still free. Please, over 49% of you are not subscribed. Please make sure that you hit that subscribe button. It's free, that you click like, share, especially these kinds of videos, because the elites don't like to be exposed, and is actually something of quite of a sensitive nature. I have to put a disclaimer that these are all my thoughts and opinions. This is evidence that I have. This person did contact me, and we're going to get into all of that. But before we do, also, I wanted to just touch upon the son of Mette-Marit. And you're wondering who that is, the son of Mette-Marit. She is married to the Crown Prince of Norway, and he has finally been charged with 32 offenses, 4 of them for rape. And he's standing trial on January next year. That is, guys, you have no idea. Mette-Marit, believe it or not, used to be one of them Epstein girls. She used to travel the world, everywhere. She was kicked out of Australia, of all places, and she was also kicked out of India. They think there was a warrant, or I don't know if the warrant's still for her, for trafficking. Because, yeah, this is not a pleasant woman, and she's the one married. Wrongly, she keeps getting called Crown Princess. She's not a Crown Princess. She's married to the Crown Prince of Norway. And she's Mette-Marit, Princess of Norway, because she's not blood royal. But her son, her first son, is the son of a very renowned criminal drug dealer in Norway, violent. And the son has been running amok for years, doing all kinds of things of very indecent behavior. I am actually quite confident that the police is gonna do something about it, because he's been charged. What I wonder is whether his mother, Mette-Marit, is going to also face charges, because according to her son, she destroyed some evidence. So that's going to be very interesting to follow, and please let me know in the comments if you would like me to follow it up or not. So please don't forget to click like, and again, share. When I was contacted by Andrew Mellon in September 2023, I was like, as I said, skeptical to begin with. And he even got thank you notes. He traveled the world with Prince Charles, the then Prince Charles, painting, advising him. He was one of his closest advisors. You be the judge and you tell me, because guys, this is mind-blowing, this is crazy, this is not something I wanted to be a part of, but I find myself being involved in. So let's get into the video. He was one of the closest advisors to Prince Charles for over 40 years. He actually lived at Clarence's house and Highgrove and Kensington Palace. And he was given a special cabin, a whole house for himself. He was literally next door. He used to babysit Prince William when Prince William was about a year old, and also Prince Harry. Princess Diana wrote letters to him. So you can imagine my shock when, and he sent me beautiful paintings. He sent me these beautiful paintings that I even showcased them on my videos because I was so proud. You guys have been following me for quite some time. You know that I showed those paintings. He sent me paintings of the Queen, of Princess Diana, who I'm a big fan of. And I was just shocked and humbled by the fact that, and he was in charge. Charles literally is the one who said, "You're going to do my coronation painting." He got William and Princess Catherine to come to his house, and also Harry and Meghan Markle. So the Queen, he went to Sandringham. He's got even letters from the Queen, and he was commissioned. Charles commissioned him to do his his coronation painting, which clearly, after what I'm about to show you, this is why he didn't do it. He flew with him to Bhutan, to so many exotic places, and these are the kind of people that we never hear about. So of course I was excited to get him to send me paintings. Of course I was proud because, oh my God, somebody from that is so close contacted me. So what is my shock and horror when one day you beautiful subscribers started leaving me comments that this man had been busted on Facebook by this group, which is very well known for chasing and trapping PDF. And I can only show you a few little clips. Please understand that this man has not been charged with anything in spite of overwhelming evidence. This bust happened. They caught him a couple of months prior to King Charles being crowned, or the coronation ceremony. And so yeah, it barely made the news. It barely made the news. It was actually buried. But again, you, my subscribers, sent me the news. I looked it up, and yes, let me know what you think, because yeah, it is quite horrible.
What positions have you held to do with the royal family?
I worked for Prince Charles.
You worked for Prince Charles doing, what was your title?
Advising him on organic matters and...
Right. And you lived and have rubbed shoulders with the royal family?
Do you know what? I suppose you can, yeah. So then obviously Diana's so grateful to you for, obviously the kids have grown up around you, haven't they? And you seem to
It does.
unless you want to do it out
Does it
on
need
the
you to be
doorstep.
speaking to a 15-year-old child in the manner you have?
Sorry?
He got out free. He's not even arrested. The police even apologized. In spite of the fact that this group had video evidence, message evidence that he was talking to 13, 12, 11-year-olds, sending very inappropriate videos. I mean, I'm being very kind when I said inappropriate videos. When I talked to Ron, I said, I think you got the wrong guy, because he already contacted me in less than 4 hours after the bust. And Ron tells me that can't be, not with this kind of evidence. And I said, well, actually, he did text me. He did send me this thing. He's out. He sent me from another phone. He's on his Instagram account. And so I sent it to Ron, and sure enough, he was free. Not only that, he only stayed at the police station for 4 hours. The police drove him back, apologized. And I mean, this guy sent videos of himself, very intimate, I cannot say anymore, to whom he believed to be the then 14-year-old child, male child. It's and other children as well. And he boasted about how young the kids were that he had I mean, I have to say there were relationships because this is YouTube. This man literally babysat Prince William and Prince Harry, and we do have to ask the questions. What did this guy do? He actually took pictures. The pictures that you're seeing are pictures that he took. Pictures of Princess Diana riding when Prince Harry got his first bicycle. All of these are communications on my Instagram account. And some of these are, as he explained it, that he has always been misunderstood. It is well documented now that he was not misunderstood, that he has been doing this for years. I still kept in touch because Ron wanted me we were doing some form of investigation, because we were absolutely convinced that the police were going to do something about it and that this was going to break in the news. Yet nothing. There was one article which was buried rather quickly. Clearly, he was not commissioned to do the the coronation painting was dropped and canceled. His name was never mentioned anywhere else other than that brief article. But pictures, he took the first picture of Harry getting his bike. These are pictures of him, that he did. This is a fact. This man was living next door. There's evidence everywhere. And the fact that the police have refused to follow this up to avoid further embarrassing the monarch is incredible to me, because I believe that the safety of children is more important than embarrassing a monarch. Because guess who is the person who recommended Andrew Melling to the then Prince Charles? It was none other than the then Camilla Parker Bowles. She is the one who recommended this man to the then Prince Charles, and he hired him on the spot. He hired him as a gardener because he did organic things, and also as a painter because he loved painting. And they put him right next to Princess Diana, babysitting her kids. He was a very intimate part of, he had thank you letters from the Queen, from Princess Anne. People would come to his cottage that was on the grounds of the palace. He went in the most intimate places where the royal family feel them like being like themselves. And this man is at large, running around in spite of the fact that he was caught with everything. And the police refuses to do anything because of his links to the King Charles and Camilla. Because Camilla is the one who got him in. Isn't it incredible? I wonder if Prince Charles knew. Princess Diana clearly didn't know, because he took him with him everywhere he went. So when Charles was at Kensington, he would bring him to Kensington. When Charles was at Highgrove, he spent most of his time at Highgrove afterwards, where Camilla spent from Monday to Friday. And Princess Diana would only come on weekends. So this is insane, isn't it? And everything is being kept hush-hush. Clearly, I'm no longer displaying those paintings. But these are shocking news, and I wonder if he did something to Prince William and Prince Harry. I really do wonder, because these urges, they are very clearly ingrained in him. They're very, very clearly, this is not a pattern that just starts now. And I'm hoping now that if we talk about it and if we expose it, we are going to find out more about it. This should be made aware of everybody. I don't know if YouTube is gonna do its thing, but I do hope a lot of you watch it, because it's absolutely shocking that this man was caught with his pants down, literally, with evidence, with videos of him and royal children, and is still free at large, just to avoid an embarrassment to the new monarch. And this is why it's important to vet people around the monarchy. This is why it's important this is why Meghan Markle happened to the royal family. This is why Fergie happened to the royal family. This is why Andrew happened to the royal family, because absolute power corrupts absolutely. And all the mechanisms, all the code of conduct have not been enforced to keep these people in check. And this is why we're seeing Marius Højby, the son of Mette Marit, and we're seeing Andrew, and we're seeing Fergie still living at the Royal Lodge, and we're seeing a Meghan Markle, and we're seeing a Prince Harry roaming around free. He's innocent because, again, he was arrested, and in spite of overwhelming evidence, nothing happened to him. And the police is still investigating since 2023. Insane, isn't it? There's nothing to investigate. He was caught. Give me your thoughts, beautiful people. And don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe, and watch this next video that's coming, because it's going to blow your mind away too.
Can you just tell them the truth? Can you say to the world, just tell people and then they'll understand?